We gotta look in the eye. Cheers.
I always look people in the eye.
So we're back. Shock.
Chaos is back.
Chaos 1 and 2. So
we are so excited because today we are going to do a little bit of a deep dive into our 2 new products that will be launching really, really soon. We thought we'd do a little bit more of an explanation about what they are, the ingredients, how we came up with the products.
It's more of a, it's a real in-depth, I guess, what's the word? It's a real in-depth explanation and introduction of the products because obviously we've done a little teaser on Instagram, which is so exciting. Thank you all for your support thus far. Let's start
Without further ado.
Do we have a little drum roll? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
So these are our babies. These are the boxes of our babies.
No, these are still babies. These are baby shells.
True.
So this is SO'L Smooth.
This is SO'L Thic.
So maybe we start with SO'L Thic first.
Okay. SO'L Thic.
Right. Yes. Oh, how good does that colour look?
I'm sorry. We are so proud of our brand.
Can we just take a moment? The colour selections, while we saw them and were like, bang, done, they're hard. Why does nobody actually talk about how hard it is to select brand colours and fonts?
Yeah.
Inside
is what
counts. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, we are so proud of these bottles.
We are freakishly obsessed with our bottles.
The bottle design was just as important as, well, not
the liquid.
Just as important.
No, it is.
But it was so important to the product because we wanted everyone to be able to even have this on their bathroom vanity. It's an extension of us. So SO'L Thic is a hair growth thickening serum with SPF 15, but it is so much more than that.
So yes, it is a multi-purpose product. So it is ultra hydrating for your scalp. It combats dandruff, and it is literally the only thing your scalp needs to be healthy.
It is your ultimate scalp care.
Yeah, it is your powerhouse scalp product. Find a lightweight, non-greasy formula that you can use every day.
That was non-negotiable for us. It needed to be non-greasy because I hate washing my hair. I'm just going to be honest about that. I hate washing my hair, and I didn't want to have to increase the amount of times that I washed my hair, but I wanted to protect my scalp. Most of us are so preoccupied with our hair health, which is super important, but we tend to forget about our scalp. And if you don't have a healthy scalp, you're not going to have healthy hair.
No.
Our primary focus with this was to create a multi-purpose product that you want to use every day because you're going to see results from it. The SPF factor of it was, as we've explained in our previous videos, non-negotiable for us.
I kind of want to, or we want to make the point that the SPF idea was the first. So the product that we were going to create was always going to have SPF. It's actually really difficult to get one product to do all of those things, which is why, and we kind of mentioned this on Instagram, the testing period was it was a very long period of time. It took so long because if we weren't going to be happy with it, then we weren't going to sell it to people, essentially. Like if it was something that we did not like in the slightest, or we're not putting our name to that, essentially. So what I'm going to add is we wanted to make it as easy to use as possible, as convenient to use as possible. By Nicole is such a diverse and inclusive brand. So we wanted that to be reflected across all products. So
we wanted to create products that everyone could use. Sorry, we didn't want to create a product that was fantastic, but only appealed to a small percentage of the population. We both have very different hair types. So we had to make sure, especially through the testing process, that the formula, the texture, the consistency, all of that worked on every hair type. Nicola has naturally very, very gorgeous curly hair. I bleach my hair. So what's going to work for her isn't always going to work for me, and vice versa. I think the other thing I wanted to say about the SPF factor is, yes, the SPF part of SO'L Thic is the reason behind this product. But we didn't just want to create an SPF for your head. We wanted to create a product that did multiple things. We wanted to create a product that gave you 3 or 4 different benefits all in one. Because we are so conscious about sun safety and protecting your skin. We want to make sure that people are going to pick up this product. Even if you're picking it up for the growth aspect of it, you're going to be protected. And that was really important to us. Efficacy of product was our number one. Aside from what the product actually did, it was our number one priority for SO'L Thic and SO'L Smooth. There are thousands of hair care products out there, and what we can comfortably say with SO'L Thic is that we weren't interested in a fad, we weren't interested in clever marketing techniques, we weren't interested in putting in things in there that people think help your hair grow or think help protect you from the sun. We wanted researched backed ingredients to go into this product only. And that was really, really important to us. But we also wanted these products to be natural. We didn't want to put any nasties in the products we were creating. So that was a real challenge. There isn't a whole lot of options for products that are research backed and tested, and that was really important to us.
While we're not chemists, we had done our research, and so I guess we came to our chemist to say, well, we wanted to have all of these because this does that, this does that, this does that, and we were then educated on, yeah, great, these are great ingredients, but this is going to counteract that. So why don't you just have, like, we didn't know the measurements and the specifications of how much of what needed to go in there. But oh my God, have we learned so much about the percentages of different ingredients and like
how far you can push an ingredient versus
like what happens if you add that, like, okay, our first sample of this was not this color, and it was not this texture, not this consistency, and it did not smell like that. That was hard to keep all the tick boxes, and because we were so adamant on nothing was going to be compromised, we had to be, the efficacy obviously was number one, had to have SPF. We wanted it to be natural. It needed to be diverse. It needed to work on all hair, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. So I feel like I actually can't believe I'm holding like a product that does that, has that, is that. Like, it's actually nuts.
But it wasn't until we actually looked into the research behind particular ingredients did we realize that a lot of the things that we initially wanted in this product were going to have
no effect.
Very little to no effect at all. So we had to pivot, we had to shift our mindset, and we had to look at things from a research perspective.
I'm so glad we were so involved and hands-on. Probably really annoyed the manufacturers because like we're not like we just wanted it, you know, you want it to be perfect.
I think we questioned them every step of the way. And they were so patient with us, to be fair. They were so patient with us, and you know, if they told us something, our first question was why. We wanted to convince ourselves, because if we're not convinced of something, why would we put our name to something? So that was, I guess, the creation of SO'L Thic.
And just, I guess, to wrap up on SO'L Thic, something else that was really, really important to us was that all of our products are Australian made. Now that we've yapped on for God knows how long, do you want to see how to use it? Should we show you how to use it? So, very simple. Basically, what you do is if you squeeze the top of the pipette, is that the pipette or is that the pipette? Squeeze this and you will fill the pipette. So what we do is we apply one full pipette.
Okay.
So I personally start from my hairline and then I spread out.
Yep.
Okay?
There you go.
I'm applying that onto my hairline.
And the consistency, guys, is like water.
It's literally water.
So this will absorb into your scalp really, really quickly, which is, again, something that was really important to us.
So it's on, right? And now please remember that I have naturally very curly hair. I've obviously a blow dryer. So I'm just rubbing it through my scalp. Tick-a-dee-dee. I don't know what that noise was. Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Can you tell that I have just applied water to my very curly hair? No. Naturally, I would apply this pre-styling, but just to show you, like, if my hair's not fuzzing up, or you know, having that wet, oily look, then I'm pretty sure yours won't.
Be used morning and night. The product should be used daily for the best results.
Yeah.
You can use it as you please, but to actually see real results, you need to use things consistently and on a daily basis. We also really like to massage the product in for a good minute or so once it's on the scalp to help promote blood flow to the scalp. That also assists with not only absorbing the product, but helping to stimulate hair growth.
But just remember that obviously for the SPF benefit, you want to apply it in the morning.
And reapply if you're in direct sunlight.
Yeah. Oh, I just hit record. Okay. Okay. We are
On to
we
baby
never
number
went.
2.
I was gonna say we're back, but we didn't go anywhere.
What is this? Then I realise it's my plant.
Oh my god, it's thriving.
Sorry.
It's actually like the Amazon to my left. The second child, just child number 2. This is SO'L Smooth. So SO'L Smooth is an ultra repairing hair oil with heat protectant. There she is.
Oh, she's so pretty.
You guys, I'm trying not to get the bloody camera in there.
Obviously, we were protecting your scalp, but we also have to protect your hair.
Yeah, like, come on now. Sorry, there's no point looking after one and not the other.
Exactly.
Like, in all honesty. It also combats frizz and is so hydrating for your strands. It is like an immediately noticeable change.
Yeah.
It's actually insane.
Yeah.
SO'L Smooth is multifunctional, multi-purpose. It does more than one thing. And you can use it in multiple ways. So the first, most kind of, I guess, common way that we use it is a repairing hair oil. So you can apply it to wet hair, or damp hair, should I say, as a leave-in hair treatment. You can apply it liberally through your mid-lengths to ends and keep it in for a few hours overnight if you really want. And then wash it out the next day as a hair mask. Or you can use it post-styling, so which is the most common for us. And yeah, does it? Yeah. We'll put a little drop in, but it is a heat protectant, so we do use it prior to styling.
I use mine both. I use mine prior to styling as my heat protectant.
Yeah.
And then I use it post styling to manage my frizz.
Yeah.
I also really
You don't need
love
a lot, so.
I also really love using this product as a mask, as a treatment.
You do use it.
Sometimes I'll use it 3 times within the day because I will have applied it really liberally to my, actually, honestly, to be fair, I actually apply it all over. I will almost saturate my head in SO'L Smooth.
Yeah.
I'll then put it in a plait, go about my day and let it marinate, let it sit in there, let it do its thing. Then I will wash my hair. I will then apply the product damp, style my hair, and then apply it as a frizz control.
Yeah. And now, thanks to SO'L Thic, I have a lot of baby hair, not regrowth, new growth. So I do find that while the hairs are quite little, like some of them are like little flyaways. So I just once I finish putting SO'L Smooth through my hair, with the remainder, I just literally
I do that too.
pat it. Yeah.
We've used a really, really unique blend of premium hair oils. Not just your standard run-of-the-mill oils that you find in other products, but we have used really different.
It's an interesting blend.
Yeah, exotic oils.
We
disagreed on this one a lot, didn't we?
Oh my god. You loved... No, the first one, did you love?
You and I disagreed on SO'L Smooth a lot. The consistency was the hardest thing to get. I will never forget the first sample that we got back was the consistency of what SO'L Thic is now. It was like water.
Oh my god, it was.
And we were like, no. Scrap it all. that. It can't be like that. We went back and forth with SO'L Smooth a lot.
Yeah.
In terms of the consistency and in
colour.
terms the color. The color was I think that's another part of it. But in terms of what oils went in there to achieve what we wanted to, but have the right feel, because we were very particular about the scent for both products. I will say that, because we are not only visual people, but scent is huge for both Nicola and I. We're very particular about the perfumes that we wear.
We wear completely
different
scents.
Yeah.
Both products have a very subtle, fresh,
gorgeous scent.
Oh,
yeah. We
stunning
wanted,
scent.
because at the end of the day, we wanted the products to smell great again, because like we've said, it's important to us. But we didn't want, you're putting it on your head, right?
Yeah.
We didn't want it to be so overpowering that for people with sensitivities, like, you know, people that do suffer with headaches or migraines, or people that do have, it wasn't going to be something that affected them. But we didn't want to have a fragrance-free product, because that's not us.
No, that's not
so
us.
it was very important to us.
Like you picked SO'L Smooth scent and I picked SO'L Thic scent.
The scents do really complement what the products are.
Oh yeah, and you
their
couldn't have swapped the
purposes.
scents.
So that was another real important thing to us.
These two are an experience for your hair.
Yeah.
After your hair, the scalp, right from the follicle through to the ends of your hair. Like your hair is taken care of.
With SO'L Thic, as we said before, to see results pertaining to hair growth and thickening, you need to use it consistently and you need to use it over a period of time. We don't want you to have to buy 3 bottles before you saw any sort of results. We say that SO'L Thic's millage, so they're both 50ml bottles, probably lasts about 6 weeks if you're using 1 full pipette every day on your hair.
Yeah.
So as with everything, results will vary from person to person and also will depend on how often you're using the product and how much of the product you're using. But we started to see results within the first 6 weeks of using SO'L Thic, which is why we wanted the bottle to be at least 6 weeks worth.
But yeah, that's all.
That's enough talk.
Yeah, we're done. I've had enough. I've had 3 coughing fits.
We hope that you have enjoyed getting to know our little babies a little bit more.
Yeah.
We cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on them, and we will see you in the next one.
Thanks.
Bye.